Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Mike. A lot of questions have come up recently about my experiences with the boxx, so I thought I would just make an overall video covering all those experiences and answering a lot of questions that you guys might have. Question number one that a lot of people have been asking me has been about hand pain and ergonomics. And yeah, to be straight up with you guys, I have had zero hand pain since switching to boxx. I noticed just my inputs are a lot smoother. Like, I'm not forcingly like pressing a button all day. Like, it's just going really, really smooth. The other day I grinded out like a 4.5 hour stream. Usually after 4 hours of playing, my hands would get really like swollen, I guess. But literally, I could grind all day. I could literally grind all day with nothing to worry about. So another common question is, how good am I at boxx already? Or how long do I think it's gonna take to switch 100% from controller to boxx? It's very, 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 very hard. It's not a one-to-one transfer. It's not like, okay, cool, I can do this on controller. Now the buttons on the controller are just buttons on the boxx. Like, it does not work like that at all. And honestly, guys, that's kind of one of the drawbacks with it. Having to put 5 inputs in at the same time just to do one thing is just like very, very complex. In terms of how long do I think it'll take for me to get back to like 100%, I could seriously see it taking like 8 months to a year. So another question people keep asking on my stream is it worth it to switch to boxx? And obviously that question's kind of vague. I think every person's situation will differ. Like, for me, it was definitely worth it because I am unable to play on a controller right now. But if the question is like, is it worth it to switch to boxx because of execution and tech skill and consistency in that? I'll be real, I think the answer is no. I don't think it's actually worth it to switch to boxx if you're just looking to play like an optimal style of fox, or play, you know, you want to turn into 20XX and like you just want to be the sickest fox alive. Like, I don't think it's worth it to switch to boxx. When I compare how complicated it is to learn this controller versus learning things on a normal GameCube controller, it is insane how much harder it is. Like, look how many buttons there are, dude. Like, oh God, I thought I heard something shake around in my box. I was about to get so scared, dude. I was about to call hacks up right now, bro. Like, seriously, look how many buttons there are, bro. Like 1, 2, 4, 8 plus 5, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 19 buttons on this bitch. Like, that's a lot of buttons. You know, being a little silly with it, I know, like, you know, you could say like, well, 19 is not that much. But when you start thinking about the combinations of inputs you need to do at the same time, it starts becoming really overwhelming. Somebody in chat just asked me, how does the movement feel on boxx? And I think that's a good transition. Movement feels fucking great, but it is very, very, very hard. When I don't hit my things, I definitely do feel bad. Cool, so here we are. See, I can't even like navigate the menu very well. It took me like see, I'm trying to press A. Wait, what? Oh, but yeah, here we are. Obviously you can see my hands, and under that you can see the inputs. But yeah, this is a wave dash, and on the boxx you're gonna have different lengths of wave dash. This is the default length with no modifier. There are these complex modifiers on the boxx, which are these 2 buttons, which you can see reflecting on the bottom of the screen or also on my hands. This angle makes it more tighter, and then this angle makes things longer. So in order to get a not normal length wave dash, you have to press a modifier. But again, the trade-off with boxx is that you're always gonna get consistency. So I'm able to go for these angles, and I'm always gonna be consistent, and I'm never gonna have to worry about notches. I'm never gonna have to worry about any of that. Like, sure, my wave dashes aren't the longest wave dashes anymore. If you guys don't know, the boxx is nerfed because people complain that the wave dash was too long. I was one of those complainers that complained that the wave dashes were too long, and it got nerfed, and now look at my dumbass here wishing I could full length wave dash. So most of my time on boxx has seriously been on L cancel training. On boxx, my Z button is over here, as you can see. An important thing to remember on boxx is that you actually want to Z cancel. So basically, normally what I would do on controller is I would light shield tap L. But because I'm on boxx, if I try to press L, this is actually a hard press. But because it's a hard press, I don't want to use it for L canceling. So you want to use Z. So one big change for me that's been really tough is switching to my right hand for L canceling. Actually, funny enough, the hardest thing to do my day 1 of boxx was short hopping. I actually could not, if you go back to the VOD on my Twitch channel, I could not short hop day 1. So when I was first learning this, when I was first learning how to shine, short hop, L cancel again, all I would do is this. I was learning short hop and I would just aerial, short hop, aerial. So right now I'm at the point where I can do a shine, wave dash, forward. And I'm just trying to do that. This is like all I'm spending my time on lately, is just that. And it's really, really hard to do. The next one's gonna be a really good example of a combo that I've been practicing, and it'll just give you guys a perfect idea of how annoying it is just to do basic shit. Shine, wave dash, grab, up throw, up air. It's a very basic input on controller. So you press down, X, R, grab, up throw up air. Like it's just up and up C stick. Like it's just really easy. What I want you to look at though is the bottom right corner where you see my box inputs, okay? I'm not gonna get it the first time either. It's like very... There we go, I did it right there. I have to press so many fucking buttons. Down, shine, modify, wave dash forward, jump, cancel, grab, up throw, dash, back, up air. Like it's so hard, dude. So I know you guys are watching this right now and you're like, well, dude, you got this down in a week. Like that's fire. I know it is. I know it looks really, really good, but like, what I want you to pay attention to here is the complexity of the inputs. But again, I think the biggest benefit of boxx is consistency. So once I am able to do these things, I think I'm gonna be a fucking killer on the sticks. And talking about consistency, like there are a lot of things that are like easier to do. As an example, like, you know, pivot up tilts is a big one people talk about. I'm currently learning how to pivot right now. It's pretty hard. Like in order to pivot, you either have to like press R and let go in the same frame or some shit. So there's another way to do it where you like press the modifier, but it's like also very hard. In order to do an up tilt, you have to press modify, jump, and A at the same time. So it's a 3-button input. You can imagine how hard it is to do a wave dash into that shit because I literally cannot yet. I can't do wave dash up. Oh. Wait, I can. Never mind. I can do wave dash up tilt. I had no idea. Cool. Well, anyway, you can imagine how hard this shit is. So I'm gonna try to do a pivot up tilt for you guys. And that was it. And another one of those things that is gonna be easier, which is what I'll show you right now, is ledge dashing. So right now I'm going back and forth between learning how to ledge dash with pressing away or pressing down. I talked to Hacks directly and he said to just learn away just because it's gonna be consistent overall. The timing is like slightly, it's like 1 frame differently than pressing down. But you know, we're talking consistency and I think ledge dashing is one of those things that is very, very consistent. There is a difference between pressing down and pressing away. Basically, I'm not gonna get too nerdy on you guys because I can't explain it. I actually don't fucking understand it myself. I'm not enough of a nerd to be able to explain this concept. But in Melee, there's a concept called ECB. ECB stands for Environment Collision Box? Environmental Collision Box. Twitch chat saved my ass. Look at them right there. Oh my, you guys are great. The TLDR, which is how I understand it, is basically the way you interact with the stage is gonna be different based on how you grab the ledge. By pressing back instead of pressing down, you manipulate your ECB to get a more consistent ledge dash. And like pressing away on a controller is pretty hard. And I'm saying it's pretty tough as somebody who has like been playing Melee for 14 years, you know? The fact that I'm able to just switch to away like nothing is one of those things where I start thinking like, wow, the box is actually pretty meta. Like this is what 20XX is. Am I 100% gonna stay on the box? Probably. There's probably not gonna be any tournaments for like 6 months, you know? There's a lot of months down. I'm not doing anything else. It kind of gives me something to do and look forward to and stream and it's fun. Like, so I'm probably just gonna switch to this. I'm gonna show you guys as a treat what it looks like to play somebody on 1 week of boxx. Me versus Yuckier, random unranked, and I play Falco. This is what it looks like to play on boxx. Literally cannot move. Wait, I got a stock, dumbass. It's really, really bad, dude. I don't know how to jump cancel up smash, I forget. Literally, I can't do much. I forget how to up throw. Oh, this is my first chain grab in a match. Dude, this guy's getting fucked up. I'm destroying this guy. But yeah, you guys can tell. Like, this is not pretty. This is not pretty at all. Forward? I don't know how to forward tilt yet. I can still cheese Falco. I'm dead. Dumbass. Dumbass. Get fucked. Get fucked. So, yeah, guys, I hope that gives you a bit more of an idea of how hard it has been to learn everything on boxx. Again, I think switching for ergonomic reasons, like seriously, if you think you're gonna play Melee for the next 15 years of your life, and you're probably gonna be playing a space animal and you really want your hands to last, then I absolutely recommend the boxx. If you are looking to switch to boxx, because you think you're gonna be a 20XX Fox, you're wasting your time. IMO anyway, of course. These are all this is just my opinion. This is my thoughts on it after a week of doing it. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys this week. I appreciate you all tuning in. I'll see you next time. Peace out.